Hello everybody. Just gonna quickly cover the ETH trade that I've signaled a week ago and just maybe give you some insights on why I chose to play that low leverage ETH long there. 3rd of October, 1939, right here. Can get rid of this right now. So just quickly for how I played this trade, I had two TPs mainly, so 26% on 2447, which was just right here. And then the rest at 2508, which was just up here. So that was pretty nice, and the rest was then stopped out. 20% was stopped out back at entry. It is what it is. Realized in 6.4 R on this, so pretty nice. Yeah, all right. So how did I come to the conclusion to take this trade here? It's mainly based on a somewhat higher time frame outlook on what has happened here. Can delete these as well. Oops, just the pictures. Yeah, so basically we had these lows, frequency of lows, and they haven't taken each other out, so that was something to definitely keep in mind. Now, basically what I'm looking at when we have these scenarios is just liquidity sweep. And in turn, if we are to not take out the lows, there are certain points that we should consider that they need to hold. And in this case, if we just look at it, it was basically this sequence here of lows that were at some point taken. But the main play here was ranges, and the way that we used this was that when we start from the beginning here, we had this untested range that was tested and cleared. After that, we had this kind of untested range that was also cleared, and below there's really no untested range. So if you're in Wave and you have witnessed me look at these kind of things, then you know that kind of if there's no untested range below, then we really need to hold the range high after that. So um, yeah, that's that. If we don't hold the range high, then odds are that we are just going to sweep these, right? Now, if we look at it, kind of there was one last untested range in this area, and it was here, right here. And the way I went about this was that this untested range was also the range high almost of this range here where we accumulated some bit. And basically my thought was that we need to hold above this range, and if we do, that's good, then we can get a bounce. If we don't hold this, in this kind of the make it or break it area here, yeah, there is no untested range below us. There is simply none, and for that reason I would expect a move down, and that would result in a move of like almost 8% here, and that's just something that I was willing to take the risk on, just based purely on ranges. So this is not a common failure play like I normally do it on also lower time frames. This was really just a ranges play. Also combining it with some macroeconomical things I was expecting. That was the plan. Okay, now actually how I managed to trade is entered here on this retest. Um, you guys have seen the profit screenshot on my actual entry. So if I just quickly pull this up here, 233.67. Yeah, that was the entry. And then basically took profits, as I said, 2447, which I think was like the last failure here. That's what I targeted. Yeah, and then just this liquidity up there. So having that gave us, as I said, 6.4R, and 20% of the trade was stopped out back at entry, a bit in profit, but doesn't matter honestly. Yeah, that was the trade, and maybe something that you haven't really looked at yet in this particular way with ranges. If this is something that interests you, please just feel free to hop in the live training room. In Wave we host them weekly, a few times per week actually, and there's almost all the time someone in voice chat charting as well. And if you then really decide to pull through with this and actually learn the stuff, you can just message me or just sign up for a Wave. There's a 5-day free trial actually, 5-day free trial. So if you like it, feel free to stay. If not, then also fine. I hope you could in any way profit from this trade. And yeah, wish you a nice evening. Take care.